Hello, I'm FerrousPilot, and today we're going to be playing some Fallout 2. This is a Let's Play I've been meaning to do for a very long time. And finally, I'm getting around to doing it, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to start us out with the intro here, but I'm going to start talking over it pretty much immediately. The first Fallout 1 LP wasn't really about the story, and neither is this one. At least not when it comes to cutscenes. I'm much more interested in the gameplay of Fallout myself, and honestly, this is mostly just a nostalgia trip for me. I'm going to enjoy the game and I'm going to have fun playing it, because it's been a while since I've actually done that with any Fallout game. I think the last Fallout game I played was actually Fallout 1 for that LP. Or maybe it was Fallout New Vegas, I can't remember. But this is going to be a hell of a good time, hopefully. Obviously, I don't like this game quite as much as Fallout 1, but it's still a pretty fantastic game in my opinion. And, oh man, Louis Armstrong singing "A Kiss to Build a Dream On" really takes you back, doesn't it? I'm actually going to be interested in seeing if this game holds up well, at least as well as I remember it from the halcyon days of my adolescence. It's going to be interesting looking at it from a new perspective, because I haven't played it in a very long time. The nostalgia though, oh my gosh. The safety film, and soon Ron Perlman's gonna start, and I'm not gonna talk over him because that would just be a crying shame for me to do that. Garden of Eden Creation Kit, by the way, plays a pretty important role in the story of Fallout 2 if you're not familiar with it. It's a little bit different from the story of Fallout 1, which was more centered around the water chip, and then you ran into the super mutants and you were like, oh shit, what do we do now? Fallout 2 is a little bit different, but not too different either, and it does carry on from the story of Fallout 1 fairly well. And I think, are we going to start with the Ron Perlman bit soon? We'll see. Or are we going to see we're seeing this bit. This is the classic Fallout bit, where you see the dangerous guy in the big ass armor acting all terrifying. Except with Fallout 2, there's a bit of a twist. You see the vault doors are opening. There's hope for the people yet to live on in this world after the bombs have fallen. Just wait a second and see what happens. Also, I'm sorry, by the way, if the cutscene's not the best quality. It's just rescaled up, you know? There's nothing they can do. Here's the Enclave Trooper in the Birdman power armor, classic staple of Fallout. Actually introduced in Fallout. And oh my goodness! They just machine gunned them to death! What have they done? This totally establishes those weird guys in power armor as the bad guys of the storyline.
War never changes. The end of the world occurred pretty much as we had predicted. Too many humans, not enough space or resources to go around. The details are trivial and pointless. The reasons, as always, purely human ones. The Earth was nearly wiped clean of life. A great cleansing, an atomic spark struck by human hands, quickly raged out of control. Spears of nuclear fire rained from the skies. Continents were swallowed in flames and fell beneath the boiling oceans. Humanity was almost extinguished, their spirits becoming part of the background radiation that blanketed the Earth. A quiet darkness fell across the planet, lasting many years. Few survived the devastation. Some had been fortunate enough to reach safety, taking shelter in great underground vaults. When the great darkness passed, these vaults opened, and their inhabitants emerged to begin their lives again. One of the northern tribes claims they are descended from one such vault. They hold that their founder and ancestor, one known as the Vault Dweller, once saved the world from a great evil. According to their legend, this evil arose in the far south. It corrupted all it touched, twisting men inside, turning them into beasts. Only through the bravery of this Vault Dweller was the evil destroyed. But in so doing, he lost many of his friends and suffered greatly, sacrificing much of himself to save the world. When at last he returned to the home he had fought so hard to protect, he was cast out, exiled. In confronting that which they feared, he had become something else in their eyes. and no longer their champion. Forsaken by his people, he strode into the wasteland. He traveled far to the north, until he came to the Great Canyons. There he founded a small village, Arroyo, where he lived out the rest of his years. And so, for a generation since its founding, Arroyo has lived in peace, its canyons sheltering it from the outside world. It is home. Your home. But the scars left by the war have not yet healed, and the Earth has not forgotten.
Okay, pretty good preamble. By the way, that was our main character from Fallout 1 that this guy was talking about in the introductory cutscene, who was cast out from his vault at the end of the first game. And there are a few different tribesmen you can choose from, but we're going to create our own character, and we do start off as a member of the tribe founded by the Vault Dweller. Let's see if I remember. I'm trying to go for like a fairly min-maxed build just because I don't want to deal with a lot of trouble in the combat in this game. And this game does have a lot of combat in it, especially compared to the first Fallout game. So lockpick, speech, and small guns, I think, is the trifecta of terror in this game, as it was in Fallout 1. And gifted is always a good choice. As for our other trait, we can pick a few different things. Good-natured is not too bad. Neither is... what was the one that I like to pick? Small frame's pretty good, but you can't carry as much. I do like being able to carry stuff, though. I'm going to be 100% honest with you here. One-handed is not ideal. Neither is fast metabolism, I think. How about bloody mess? Well, it's not really going to help us out too much. Jinxed is not too bad, but I don't know. I don't really want to do good-natured because although it is a net win, it's pretty bad for our overall chances of success here. I think I'm going to go with small frame. And by the way, you can totally finish the game without going and getting another perk, but I like having skill points, and I think a little bit of a loss in terms of the carry weight department is not the end of the world. As always, we can just invest a point into strength, and I think it more than makes up for it. I'm not 100% sure, by the way. It does not more than make up for it. But that's okay. It's fine. Perception should be pretty good. Intelligence should be pretty good. Agility, we want maxed out. Luck, we want to have fairly high. Charisma, decent charisma is not bad. Okay. Luck, we want at least 8 luck. And strength, we can dump down to 5, and then later on add a little bit more. I think this is a good place to start out with. 6 charisma is going to allow us to recruit 3 party members, I believe. So we're going to be in good shape. That is one change between Fallout 1 and Fallout 2, by the way, in that charisma is actually useful now. It allows you to recruit party members. It's still not that important for speech. Intelligence is much more important in that regard. And I do think that if we could get 8 intelligence, that would be good. But I don't know where that would be coming from. Strength, probably, but then we can't carry rifles, and that's a big problem. So I think we're just going to stick with what we have for now. And yeah. Oh, we should probably name ourselves something. Last time around, I think we went with Pilot. This time around, I have no freaking idea. Let's go with Derpis? Sure. Can't even spell Derpis.
Come in, chosen one.
Is that a bong?
Things you must
It
know.
totally looks like one, dude.
The village is dying. The signs are everywhere. Withering crops. Dying Brahmin.
Yes, go on.
Sick children.
Smeagol's?
There is hope, however. A slim hope
Is it the Gek?
that few know of.
Is it the Gek?
The old discs speak of an item called the Garden of Eden Creation Kit.
The Gek.
It is said it can bring life to the wasteland.
I think it's the Gek. Yes, I see the Gek. It looks very impressive. There's a screen on it.
This will be your quest, if you prove yourself worthy. For that proof, you must first journey to the Temple of Trials.
Oh no.
If you survive, come back to me. We will talk more. Our life is in your hands, chosen one. Prove yourself. Find the Gek. Be our salvation.
If your life is in my hands, you shouldn't make me go through the Temple of Trials, because I'm gonna freaking die out of boredom. Because the Temple of Trials, really, it's a piece of shit area. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. Can we sneak? Sneaky? I'm just gonna like try and walk past these ants. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do it live. Yeah, so this area is the worst shit, and I would actually just skip it outright if I was playing the game normally. I wouldn't normally put you guys through this, but I want to show people the optimal path so that they don't have to go through it if they choose to play the game for themselves, because goddamn, this area is absolute trash. Like, seriously, what were they thinking? And I know we're off to a fairly negative start here in this Fallout 2 LP, but that's just because the starting area is actually really bad. The first time I played this game was, I think, after Fallout 3 came out. I went on the internet and people were like, Fallout 1 and 2 are really good. They're better than Fallout 3. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to try them out and prove you wrong. And I tried out Fallout 2 and I got through the Temple of Trials and I was like, well, I gave it a fair shake and this game is just trash. And guess what? The game's not trash. Temple of Trials is just a terrible starting area. Look at how long it took me to kill that freaking ant. That's not how long it should take to kill an ant, bro. Alright, you know what? We'll do it live. Ow. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Oh my god, the combat. Holy shit. Once we get a gun, by the way, it's not so bad. There are later areas that do have a lot of combat. I'm talking about specifically areas like the tanker and the Redding mines. Or was it the Redding mines or was it some other mine? There are actually 2 mines in this game, and one of them is full of Wanamingos. So if you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. The other one is full of not Wanamingos. By the way, you just keep on going straight forward. Don't even look at any of the side rooms, because they might tempt you to go in there, and they're not worth it. Open the door. It's gonna go, oh shit, it's locked. Well, guess what? I can lockpick it. You pick the lock. You get through the door. Life is good. By the way, that's another reason that we pick lockpicking. It allows us to skip a lot of the areas of the game. Traps, I do not care. Just run past them. You can pick up those javelins if you want. I am not going to. There's an ant here. We're going to fight it. And we're going to fight it the same way we normally fight it. First of all, though, got to switch our thingamajigger here to a strong kick. And we're going to give it a strong kick. Miss like a scrub. Switch back to our primary here. Punch. Hit him. Hit him. Nice. Let's see if we can see what he's got. Severely wounded. That's what I like to see. And then hit him. Nicely done. And combat. Combat, not the strongest suit of any Fallout game. But honestly, though, if you consider Wasteland 2 to be a Fallout game, which you shouldn't because it's not, that game has pretty good combat. It's actually pretty good. I mean, seriously. Hey, we killed that ant without much trouble at all. Let's see what this other ant's gonna do. What's up, bro? Don't tase me, bro. Okay. I should have just run past it. I could have totally done it, and it would have been fine. I wish there was a hotkey to switch between your hand attack types in this game. There might actually be, and I'm probably just missing out on it entirely. Also, I think we're supposed to loot this thing? Question mark? Yes, we do want that. And we're gonna set off the plastic explosive to blow up this door because it's not openable. If you try and lockpick it, it's just gonna be like, not gonna allow you to open it. Impenetrable door. Look at it. This door looks like it could be destroyed with a well-placed explosive. Well, looks like we've got ourselves a well-placed explosive. You know what? 30 seconds is fine. And then we're gonna drop it right here. Redundant than disco. And we're just gonna wait for 30 seconds. I'm gonna use this time to talk about why I chose to do Fallout 2 LP instead of various other LPs. I was actually gonna originally do a Let's Play of Tyranny, which is Obsidian's new game that they released in Q4 of 2016. But I was also playing a lot of Dark Souls recently, and I was like, I'll do a Let's Play of that. But then neither of those panned out, and the reason I'm doing Fallout 2 is very simple. On one of my more recent videos, somebody posted a comment that was like, hey, I liked your Fallout 1 Let's Play. Are you going to do a Let's Play of Fallout 2? And I was like, yes, I think I will do that. Also, holy shit, we just kicked that ant to death. Damn, son. All right, you know what? I'm going to go for the kicks here. Yeah, it's working out pretty well. Look at that. Alrighty. What is this box? Absolutely nothing inside. Oh, I know what this is for. Okay, let's do this. You know what? I should probably quick save at some point. F5? You know what? Let's make sure we're not doing anything crazy here. F5 is load game. F4 is quick save. I think I have some save games here. Yeah, this is my failed LP. So I'm just gonna save over the quick save here. Yep, overwrite it. Done than disco. Let's go and fight the boss. He's not the boss, by the way. Greetings, Deepus. I have the honor of being your final challenge. To continue in your quest, you must defeat me in unarmed combat. Shall we begin? First of all, tradesies. This person will not barter with you. Sure, let's party. I got some questions to ask for you first. What would you like to know? Why do we have to fight? The path of the Chosen One is not an easy trial to walk, Deepus. You will be faced with many challenges throughout your lifetime, and the most difficult of these will be dealing with your fellow man. There will be a time where diplomacy and tact will prove useless, and your hand must be raised instead. This challenge prepares you to face another human, look him in the eyes, and know that you have to kill him. This is flawed in many ways because why does it have to be hand-to-hand combat? If I ran into another human who was doing me wrong, I would just shoot him with a gun. That's what video games have taught me to do, at least. Anyways, we're going to say that there's a peaceful solution, and we're going to use our thing. Look, I don't know all your strengths and weaknesses, and you don't know mine. Accidents happen, so what if one of us inadvertently kills the other? Let's just say, end this now rather than take that chance, okay? By the way, if you don't have the speech skill, what you can do is attack him ahead of time until using a weapon or whatever you want to do. Attack him ahead of time, and then you can use sneak attacks to actually get the jump on him, and then afterwards come back to him, and then he'll be like, okay, let's party. But he won't have healed himself up, whereas you can just, I don't know if you can rest and heal yourself up, but either way, he's going to immediately be like, okay, I'm scared now, you win. So that's the way to cheese it if you don't have the ability to do what I'm doing here. I'm not going to do that on camera because, well, I don't need to. So I see your point. I wouldn't want to be responsible for killing you when all I meant to do was test your mettle. Very well, you may pass, Chosen One. Thanks, I'll see you back in the village, buddy boy. All right, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle-de-doo. And that's how you do the Temple of Trials. Skip it entirely. Seriously, guys, it's not worth it. It's really, really not worth it. Yes, I know, it's the vault suit. It's a holy relic and whatnot. Let's get on with it. You know, Fallout 2 doesn't have the impeccable pacing of Fallout 1. That's fine. Bye. Let's talk to this dude. He's gonna be like, our well is broken. And then we're gonna be like, I forgot the hotkey for repair. It's 8. We're gonna repair the well. Get 100 experience points. We talk to this guy. You fixed it. You're the one. Okay. I am the one. Reminds me of that movie from like, was it the year 2000 called The One?
Chosen. Why does the earth before me warm to the touch of your passing?
This is Hakunen. He's a bit touched in the head. You know, it's okay. He doesn't have anything to trade these, but he'll make us healing powders. Let's say I'm leaving on the holy quest.
The earth sings with the news of a champion upon the land. Perhaps before you go, you would bestow a kindness?
Anything for you, Hakunen.
The plants of dark soul have infested my garden again. Many seasons have touched my bones, and I am too frail for the fight which is eternal in nature. I ask that you be my champion.
Did you just ask me to weed your garden? If that's the case, okay.
May the gods bless your efforts, Chosen. May your aura grace my presence when the earth breathes clean again.
I take it you want to see me again when I'm done. You could have just said so, you know. God damn it, Hakunen. He's so silly. Let's talk to this dude. Glad to see you. I need your help. What do you need help with? Smoke ran off into the hunting grounds and hasn't come back now. And now Morless won't let me go and find him. She says it's too dangerous and he's just a dog, but I was going to go anyway, but now you're here and you could do it instead and I wouldn't get in any trouble. Sure, I'll find him right now. Alright, first of all, though, we gotta beat up some plants. Yo, what the heck is that? Why is that plant able to spit at me? That's not fair. End combat. End combat. End combat. I'm gonna talk to this dude. Be like, yo, what up? Ready for another fight? You have the tongue of purest silver. Good day to you, Cameron. Can you not train me? There's somebody here who can train me to, like, not be terrible. Okay, whatever. We'll fight the fucking plants first. See if I care. Let's give him a strong kick. Oh my god, it's finally dead. That took way too long. But at least we leveled up as a result of that. And we can also go back to Hakunen and claim our reward. But holy shit, that took way too long, guys. Holy crap. I'm definitely going to edit that bit out.
You return the spirit of the dweller to the world and bring a smile to the soul of an old man in passing. For this, I give you powders of healing. Remember, they fog the mind as they cleanse the body.
Thank you,
And
Hakunen.
also, will I mix the Brock flower with the Xander root together whenever you bring both to me. May your pathways be true and your heart follow suit.
Bye-bye. All right, let's level up. How do we do this? See? Alrighty, small guns is definitely an important skill to have, but we don't necessarily have a lot of use for it right now. And unfortunately, speech and lockpick, again, both very useful skills as well. Small guns is actually like literally useless until we get ourselves an actual gun. I'm gonna put a few points into it just to top it off, and then the rest I think is going to go into speech and lockpicking, to be 100% honest with you. Get lockpicking up to 50% and speech up to 50%. And I think we're in a good spot right about now. We did need to go into this valley here to rescue that guy's dog. I think we have full HP or close enough to it that I don't really feel too endangered doing that. By the way, neat little trick here. First time I'm going to quick save. Real quick here. Yep, save over it. Nicely done. Neat little trick here. You can actually, let's sneak, and let's wait until we can, let's try and like isolate one of these geckos here. They are geckos, by the way. That's what they're called. And you can steal from these geckos. And you can give them stuff. You're caught planting the spear. It's better if you give them like lightweight stuff like this plant here. And if you do that, it gives you experience points. So you go, I'm gonna steal from this gecko. You go, I'm gonna steal from this gecko. And you go, I'm gonna give you this, and I'm gonna take this. You're done. And you get 30 experience points for using your steal skills successfully. How many experience points do you need to level up? Quite a lot. More than 30. But it's something that you can do if you really feel like you need to level up faster. But we don't need to do that. Also, I'm just gonna sneak past because I don't really want to engage these guys in mortal combat. I just want to rescue the dog. So, don't walk into the goop. Try to avoid walking into the goop. I think we're gonna have to walk into the goop, unfortunately, but yeah, I don't think there's any way around it. That's a crying shame. Maybe if we just, oh no, what have we done? Yeah, it's too bad, but I think we're just fucked. That's fine. That's fine. Dog's here. Dog's fine. Dog's gonna follow us. We're gonna be okay. Alright, don't walk into the goop. You're a bigger man than this. Nicely done. Dog can walk into the goop. I don't really care. And then we just skedaddle our way out of here. Geckos are not fun to fight. Fuck! I just said geckos are not fun to fight. God damn it. Alright, fine. We'll fight him. Jesus. It's so unkillable. Holy shit. And then this gecko's gonna attack us too. Luckily, Smoke is here. Smoke is a pretty good combatant, I would assume. Good kick on that gecko. Good kick on that gecko. I'm gonna try and surround him. Oh no. Smoke, you gotta help me, buddy. You're my only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope. Okay. It's almost dead. Oh, our HP's low too. It's a rough situation. I've got to run. We can, by the way, juke him, I think. It's not going to be the easiest thing in the world to do, but it is going to be possible. Nicely done, Smoke. You're God's gift to mankind. Alright. We're going to do super jukes, and we're going to let Smoke kill him. Nicely done. Good boy, Smoke. Gecko has nothing on him, of course. And we continue to sneak our way out of here. Try not to look any of these geckos in the eye. Avoid contact with them as much as possible. Do not, I repeat, do not engage geckos in hostile behavior. They will wreck your face if they see you. So just beware of that. I think they're not hostile to Smoke, actually. Only to you, so that should be fine. And I think the ones towards like this side of the map over here are more hostile than the ones that are like closer to the entrance. So we did it. We did our successful infiltration mission and rescued Smoke. And hey, 100 experience points. Not too shabby. Also, did we get anything for killing that gecko? We got 60 experience points for killing that gecko. So, I mean, 2 steals is equivalent to 1 gecko kill. Okay, not interested in what you have to sell, lady. And I am going to finish off the rest of this city before ending this LP. I know it'll be a little bit of a long episode, but that's okay, I think. Let's talk to this dude. And he's going to show me how to use a spear. Cool. Thanks, Jordan. That's going to help out a lot. Let me see what my melee stat is. Melee weapons is 50% now. Unarmed is 50%. We might as well equip a spear at this point. It's probably going to help us out a bit. Yeah, look at that. Who's this dude? How goes your quest? Not so good. Maybe you need a warrior yourself. Sure, what can you help me with? Fight with fists and feet. Okay, this guy will help us become better at unarmed combat. Never mind. So now our unarmed combat is higher than it was. What is it now? Where'd it go? Unarmed is 55%. So we're still better off using that compared to melee. Whoopsie daisy. Well, you know what? Let's just keep the spear. It'll be a nice change of scenery. This is our aunt. Why do you bother me, nephew? Can't you see I'm busy? Let's check out this area of the town over here. Who's this? No, you can't. You can't help me in my quest. Please stop asking. How about you, dude? No, you can't. Please. Goodbye. I just want to talk to this dude. He might be helpful. Off to find the Gek. Yes, but I was wondering about your spear. It looks a little different. He can make us for it if we get him flints. And apparently my aunt more or less has a piece. She'd want something in return. She's gonna want like healing powders. I don't think it is worth it because of the experience points. You know what? Let's go and see what she wants, and then if we can find it, good. If not, not so good, but that's okay. Hello, Aunt Morless. Yonik said that you have some flint. Yeah, I want it. 3 doses of healing powder, Jesus Christ. We have 2. We just need 1 Brock flower, which we can get from the Valley of the Geckos. That's not what it's called, but it's what I'm calling it. We probably should have just picked some up when we were saving the dog, but you know what? I didn't think that far ahead. Smart guy. Alright, what does Brock flower look like? Is that a Brock flower? It looks like a Brock flower to me. Let's pick up some Brock flower. Or just stand perfectly still in one spot. You know, either one works, really. Sneaky, sneaky. Brock flowersies. Come on, dude. Just, do you really have to take the long way around? You can just cut in through the middle here. It's fine. Nobody's going to see you. Except for maybe a few geckos, but you can take care of them. No, wait, you literally can't. Also, the dog is saved. Why is there a dog barking in the background still? That doesn't make any sense at all, game. You know what? Run. Yeah, no more of this sneaking around nonsense. I don't have to take this shit from you. I'm gonna take shit from everybody else instead. Oh no, we need to visit Hakunen. Hello,
Ah,
Hakunen.
chosen. My garden is
I need
well
healing,
now.
actually, yes.
You are well. Ah,
Okay.
chosen.
And I need you to make some healing powder for me.
This
Thank you very much. Also, this means we have literally no healing for ourselves in the future, which is incredibly bad. But that's okay. We're doing it for the sake of experience points. And also, with quick save, we don't need healing. Isn't it amazing? The wonders of modern technology. Also, is that a shovel? Can we just take it? That might be useful in the near future. Yeah, here they are, Aunt Morlis. Thank you, Aunt Morlis. All right, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddly-do. All right, where are you at, buddy boy? How's it going, friend? I talked to Aunt Morlis. I have some right here. Here you go. Oh, nice. Thank you, my friend. This will help a lot. Talk to him. Just heading out. Goodbye, my friend. All right, let's get out of here. We probably should have talked to the Elder at some point. Oh, wait, did we get Vic's Flask? We did not get Vic's Flask. I almost made a hilarious mistake. We should probably go and actually, like, get the main quest that we're trying to solve in this game. Yeah, that seems like a good idea, right, guys? All right, let's do it. Where is the Elder's temple? Temple? Tent? Tent. Over here, I think. How's it going, Elder dude?
Congratulations, Chosen One. You have survived the Temple of Trials. Are you ready for your quest?
Tradesies? Ooh, $100 dues. Maybe later. But it's a good trade, actually. Of course.
Then take this flask. It is from the Holy Vault 13. Vic, a trader in Klamath, brought it to us. He may know where the vault is. You may also need some of what they call money. Here.
Ah, now she may not have any more money. Is there anything more you can tell me?
I cannot help much. So much has been lost from the long ago. What wisdom do you seek?
How do I get to Klamath?
Klamath is to the east.
There are other things
do
I would
you
learn.
need?
Where is Vault
The
13?
Holy 13? I cannot help you. Only the Vault Dweller knew. His tales have the sound of a peerless journey.
Okay, Bartersies? And she's out of money. Okay, cool. I'm glad we did not trade. Bye.
Find Vic in Klamath. We are counting on you.
Okay, Elder. I'm pretty sure we can just take stuff from the spot, like chest. Yeah. Okay, so we do have one healing thingamajigger. And we have a fruit and a knife, which both of these are going to be useful for bartering with people later on. So I'm glad we did that. Seems like a good plan. And I think we're going to end this episode of Let's Play Fallout 2. It is the first episode of a new series. So if you're enjoying it so far, please leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking about it. Or just leave a like, if you don't feel like commenting. Either way, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.